Hey everyone, Joe here, also known as LiveLife8072 here on YouTube. I'm sitting in for Tyler Preston. I guess he's out doing black things like eating watermelons while sipping on some grape drink and frying some chicken. So let's talk about a video titled Islamophobia, the Gentleman's Rant. So what do you think we are going to experience in this video? A few gentlemen discussing why the word Islamophobia is not a word and why the word misrepresents honest people. Or do you think it's going to be a few regressive leftists, Muslim apologists, discussing why the word Islamophobia is very relevant and appropriate to use when people criticize Islam and/or Muslims? Well, I'll let you decide. FYI, this is a trigger warning for the sensible individuals out there. You may feel the need to call 911 after watching this video due to all the face palms that may created traumatic brain injury.
Islamophobia sounds like the type of STD you definitely don't want, which is fitting because once you catch it, you get this irritating burning sensation to persecute an entire religion at the drop of a hat, just like your racist Uncle Dave, who has no problem ruining every holiday with his same racist rhetoric, including, but not limited to, ISIS, terrorism, Obama, those goddamn Uber drivers, and the entire Muslim faith in general.
First off, no one that is addressing the topic of Islam, honestly, is persecuting an entire demographic. I don't care about your Islamic friend, Bill, that is your next door neighbor, that has assimilated to Western culture and freedoms. The one that is a cafeteria Muslim. What people like you are doing is ignoring the havoc and atrocities certain Muslims are creating in this world on a daily basis, disproportionately. To add here, one cannot be racist towards a demographic that is not even considered a race. There are many ethnicities that practice Islam. Now onto your shitty analogy. Equating Islamophobia to an STD that you don't want must be the most dishonest equivalence I have ever experienced on social media. Yes, STDs are bad. Okay. A phobia is considered a persistent, irrational fear on a specific object, activity, or situation that leads to a compelling desire to avoid. So fearing Islam is a reasonable and rational position to adhere to. You know, a fear that is based not on emotions, but actions. Go live in the Middle East, Northern Africa, places in the EU like Germany, UK, or France, in the Muslim ghettos for a few months. And feel free to make a video about your experiences. But I do love how people talk so much fucking bullshit that live in white suburbia, making videos like this in the comfort of their own home or studio, talking shit on why they think Islam is not a problem.
But yet when he's good and drunk, starts talking about how Muhammad Ali was the greatest of all time and that the Iron Sheik was secretly his favorite wrestler back in the day.
There's no problem supporting or enjoying athletes and entertainers that are Muslim. You know, the ones we are not addressing. The ones that respect Western culture, secular societies. See how this is starting to break apart people? The false narrative this guy is proposing.
No thanks. I'd rather have chlamydia.
Well, then you must have chlamydia.
Islamophobia also sounds like the name of a music festival. And what are music festivals always full of? Assholes. Dude, you going to Islamophobia this year? I don't know who's in the lineup. Oh man, Cat Stevens, Gulf War Kids, Baghdad for Lashes, Muse, Lam, and Death Cab to America's headlining. It's gonna be tight! Kids, why don't you just skip Islamophobia this year and every year in the future?
No, it doesn't sound like a music festival. It sounds like you are a complete idiot. So in this guy's submission, his example, he thinks attending a fictional music festival named Islamophobia is going to get his point across. This guy is calling you an asshole for even mentioning or addressing the irrational and immoral political views of Islam. But remember, people, don't stage dive at Islamophobia while wearing your suicide vest. And please, don't behead your wife in the mosh pit for cheating on you. I wouldn't want people to slip and fall on the blood-soaked floor now. But what would be the names of the bands at a concert festival this guy would attend? Regressive, Left Zeppelin, For Non-Liberals, NWA Apologist.
As a Jewish man, I'm not making any jokes about Islam or Muslims in general.
Well, you better not. Because Muslims really do not like the Jews. I mean, they really hate Jews. Oh, I'm sorry, did I just trigger you, Jewish guy?
No way. I'm not about to tyrannize an entire religion just because some deviled eggs are making a hard scramble out of everything that is sunny side up in this world.
Well, I might not tyrannize a whole religion, but I will condemn the majority of deviled eggs that are scrambling this world when it comes to supporting theocratic law, while many are committing 95% plus of all deadly terrorist attacks throughout the world. Accepting this fact would make you sunny side up for stating the truth. By the way, I support the Jews, and you shouldn't be supporting Islam. But a high percentage of Muslims don't like Jews. See how my logic is not a non sequitur?
Furthermore, not to sound racist, but I only eat egg whites. Doctor's orders said I really need to start monitoring my cholesterol.
Well, yeah, you should. You are fucking fat. And you should eat only egg whites. Fatty. Fatty Jew.
I don't have Islamophobia, but I'm certainly not going to make a joke about it, just in case I'm wrong, and I should have it. I have trouble with commitment.
No one has Islamophobia because it doesn't exist. But what you don't have commitment to is being honest, because there is no joking when it comes to political Islam. You get it?
All jokes aside, if you think it's completely okay to discriminate against somebody's heritage or religious affiliation due to the unfortunate acts of a small number of radicals, you're the piece of shit.
No, you are the piece of shit. The acts of a few. Man, you really do have a distorted perspective on reality in this world. I can tell this by listening to your insane talking points. You and your fellow Muslim apologists have that were just stated in this video. Never mentioning the why you feel this way. No examples, just PC bullshit. By the way, it's not discrimination. People like me are just being objective, addressing political Islam. It is rational to fear Islam. I mean, I really don't fear it at the moment, living in America, but people living in America like you guys need to look abroad and have a broader perspective and realize the devastation political Islam is creating in this world. Once you realize that, you will then understand why many demographics, including different sects of Muslims, have this rational fear of Islamism. If you don't know what Islamism is, go educate yourself. It's not a small number.
My girlfriend was raised Muslim, and the only thing she blows up is our Friday night plans anytime my ex texts me out of the blue. She lives in New York, for Christ's sake. That's 3,000 miles away.
Tell me about it, dude. She gets a little crazy.
I know, like she's about to hop a plane and fly to New York.
Yeah, I wouldn't put it past her. I mean, not that I think that she would actually fly to New York to terrorize a girlfriend or anyone, because she's not a terrorist. Yes, she could fly to New York, but she's going to get a ticket on kayak, or she has a lot of credit cards, probably just use her points. And then, she'll take off and land. She's not going to fly into a building and kill a bunch of people.
And boom goes the overall message.
So in conclusion, we are not addressing people like your girlfriend. It's a non-issue. I'm sure she gives a wicked blowjob though, while wearing her niqab. Must be a wonderful sight to witness. But I'm sure she loves being accompanied by you at all times in the public eye. No? Oh, then I guess she's one shitty practicing Muslim. You know, the ones that assimilate it and love Western culture and values. She must not be part of the 51% of American Muslims that wish they had their choice between Sharia and U.S. courts. Nah, that's not right, is it, people? Listen to me. I despise all religions, but none more so than Islam because it's incompatible with Western culture. Most people in that demographic, 1.1 billion, support Sharia, theocratic laws like women can't go outside without wearing a beekeeper's outfit. That 748 million believe that women should be stoned to death for committing adultery. And 584 million that think the appropriate penalty for leaving the religion of Islam, apostasy, deserves death. But this is just a few people, right? Just a few. There's a Pew Poll article linked below. So, gentlemen, put these facts in your pipe and fucking smoke it. But people, this is just another example of identity politics that we witness so often spewed by the regressive left. The word Islamophobia gives its adherents the perceived benefits of constructing one's identity and opposing to a negative, a harmful negative the regressive left refuses to address. They use words like Islamophobia, bigot, or racist in hopes to abolish the discourse and rational people that are speaking truth on the issue or topics. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, linked below. I talk about many social issues that people on the left, #NotAll, get so wrong. But I do want to thank Tyler Preston for promoting me on his channel. That being said, live life, because you only have one.